Hello students, today we are going to discuss about the Rimmer-Tiemann reaction. The formylation of phenols with chloroform in alkaline solution is known as Rimmer-Tiemann reaction. Formylation of phenol, that means in phenol there is in ortho or para position there is formyl group, that means C double bond OH, this is a formyl group. Here this method is applicable to phenols and some heterocyclic compounds. A mixture of ortho and para isomer is obtained in which ortho isomer is predominant, that means this isomer is major. If one of the ortho position is occupied, that means if here is example OCH3 group, so the para position is a major product, that means this product is the major one. So let's talk about the mechanism of this reaction. In this mechanism, it is believed that chloroform and sodium hydroxide react to produce electron deficient dichlorocarbene species. That means like this. Here OH minus takes hydrogen like this. This is the fast reaction, and this carbanion is unstable because of here Cl minus further here one Cl minus is removed, that means minus Cl minus in the slow step, and the formation of electron deficient electrophile, that means dichlorocarbene, is formed. After that, dichlorocarbene attacks the aromatic ring to yield dichloroanion. So here our phenolanion like this, its resonating structure is like this. So here is the formation of carbanion, and here dichlorocarbene attacks the aromatic ring to yield our dichloroanion. After that, this dichloroanion takes proton from the solvent, that means here takes proton from the solvent, and our second product, that means this product is formed, which is called as orthodichloromethyl phenol, which undergoes tautomerization like this here, like this. So the formation of this orthodichloromethyl phenol, this is orthodichloromethyl phenol, and after the hydrolysis, here is the formation of CHO group, the group that means formyl group, and here is O minus, and after the acidification, that means this takes proton from the acid, and our final product is formed, that means formyl phenol, or you can say that ortho position here is occupied. So let's talk about the applications of Rimmer-Tiemann reaction. The first application is the preparation of aniline. Here we can see that the ortho position is occupied, so the here formyl group is on the para position, and our mechanism is like this. Here firstly formation of carbene takes place, then that carbene attack on the aromatic ring, and after that attack their CHCl2, that means our dichloromethyl is formed, and after the hydrolysis that dichloromethyl is converted into the CHO group, and this CHO group, after the acidification, our final product is obtained. So the same mechanism. Then second one is the abnormal Rimmer-Tiemann reaction, that means in some heterocyclic compound, this is our normal reaction, this is our normal mechanism. Here is the formation of carbene, then it attack on our pyrrole ring, and the formation of these, and after like this mechanism like this, we get our product like this. Here the formation of our anion, and after that it takes hydrogen like this and this. So our intermediate like this, and after the hydrolysis and acidification we get final product. But there is some abnormal reaction happen in the pyrrole or in some heterocyclic compounds. So abnormal reaction is like this. Here is our first reaction. So this step is same, but its resonating structure, that means abnormal reaction should be like this and this. So here maybe formation of 3-chloropyridine takes place. So this is the abnormal reaction. So this is the Riemann-Tiemann reaction. Thanks for watching.